Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Shapes.io. From the last episode, you'll remember that we got up to needing to deliver the rocket ship, and once we do that we unlock free play. So there's basically nothing for us to do whilst these build up. We're not going to replicate the rocket production just yet. We're just going to let it keep doing its thing. But what we are going to do today is have a look at our blueprints. So our blueprints are being built up here, and you can see that it's quite sprawling area. The intention is to compact this a lot. So our white paint here, I don't even know what it's doing. It just seems absolutely insane how much how big this area is. But that's where we're going to work, and we're going to try and get it more compact. So here are maybe what we'll do, since we're going to be working in this area anyway with that shape. Well, let's see if we can find that shape. Well, that shape also exists out here. Are there any circles nearby? Like full circles? Only down here where it looks like we're already tapped into. So maybe we'll use this circle stuff down here and create our own circle. There's more of them up here. And again, that other similar shape. More here, here. I'm still not seeing any circles. Still no circles. Okay. So let's work with that one that gave us a little bit of space over here. Well, this is nice. This will let us make white paint super easily. And we're going to use these to as the base, and then this one we're going to turn into two what are they called? Squares. Okay, so let's do that first. So we'll need two output lines there. We're going to do these mirrored. Let's give ourselves a little gap there. We want to split this way. Oops. Now that's cut it completely the wrong direction. So we need a rotate in here. So the rotate would, one rotate will be enough, it looks like. Okay, let's just get through some backlog there. Okay, so now we're getting circles and the squares. We need to rotate the circles. I don't think we need to rotate them yet though. We want to collect these up like so. And each cutter does 4 per second. So we need 4 of these to completely do everything. So that should give us, let's just put a timer here and a trash bin. So this should get us up to 16. I just want to make sure that's right. Yep, so we've got 16 output. That's good. That's what we're looking for. Then we just need to replicate this in that top half. So we can do that. We want our input split to go the opposite way this time. Oops, they'll be offset by 1, won't they? Because its cutter will go the opposite side. So now we can go bam, 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 bam. We've already got that rotate there, and I can see from this first one it's the right hand side that we're going to be keeping. So let's just trash that. And then just had a mental blank. We want to collect them. Like that. Let's just build all these manually. Rubbish bins, there, and there. And this can come out here. Now you'll see that we have the same half both sides. So we're going to, just for consistency, rotate these so that they are different halves. So one's top, one is the bottom. And then from there, we can stack them together. Now it would be nice, since this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 wide, if we can get our stacking happening in here. So maybe we can go like this, put that up there like that, and then if we put our stackers here, so they only got 2 per second, which will mean we might need 2 rows of them. We'll just have to check that. So here, we want to, oh my goodness, input split, there, and then this end one will go the opposite way. And in here, go, well, this one also has to be the opposite way. So they'll connect straight in like that. That needs a corner. And these ones need a little jumpy. Like so. And then we can collect them together, which will require, I'm looking for this one. Let's collect them at the top, since that's the direction we're going to be needing things. Put a bin, speedo. Let's see. Yeah, so we can see, looking at that, it's only half full. We can do that. Yeah, so that's only 8, so we need twice as many of these. Now we can do that. We just have to be a bit smarter. And let's move this all across by 1. And the reason we're moving it across by 1, we're also going to completely change those to the long ones. And then this is all of the short ones. So the reason that I did that is so that, like, this is gonna make it tough here on the ends. It's almost like we need one more row. But what I'm thinking is we do something like this. For all of those. And then for these other ones, we just take a little short guy over. So that can go like that. And then we need to input split these the whole way down. Like that. And input split these the whole way up. It gives us everything over here except for this top line. Because we don't have a way of getting, like, we've used up our space here in this corner. How can we fit through there? To get something in line with here. Like it requires us removing that. We can also move that rotator back one. And then possibly come around like this. And split this the opposite, like the same way as everything else going down there. And then over here, we have a long jump again. And we do this. Then we can retake, oops, all of that. And then merge them together here. So let's put our speedo there. Let's put our like that, like that. So just wait a minute for it to get through the backlog of stuff, and then we'll see. Let's just break this so that production stops. That will give us a good idea of what we're actually getting to here. So we've got a handful coming through. So now we've literally got 0. So this should go down to 0. It will take time because of just the averaging process that it uses. Okay, so let's go again and see what we actually get our production up to. Because if this produces a full row of circles, then what we've essentially done is know how to take like 2 inputs where we use half of them and produce a full strip of output. Now the stackers are 2.04 and we have 8 of them, so we should be okay. The belt is 16.2, rotating 16.3, so that can definitely keep up. Scissors at 4 times 4 is, oh, our belt was 16.2. 16.2. We're done. Okay, so we can just put a, let's move it up a little bit. Actually, we're gonna need more circles, aren't we? Who knows how many blueprint lines we're gonna make? Let's just put the storage over here, because we're probably going to replicate this for more circle lines, and that will start building up circles for us. We also need white paint. I think we have a white paint builder somewhere. Here. Let's copy that. No. Copy. We were down here. Now, can we compress this at all? We're just going to keep it exactly as we had it. I think for the time being, it will do the job. Let's just make that a proper corner. Let's make these last ones a proper corners. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we need some green, some blue, and some red. Done. Reducing white. Let's pack a storage bucket on there. Look, that's already full. So that should be everything we need. We can get blue, we can get this shape, we can get white, and we can get circles. We might actually take the blue from down here. Now let's we've got another blue there. Let's just use it. Okay, blue. Let's bring you over here. That shape. Now let's come across there like that. Sure, that'll do. And then we'll bring our white up around like this. To there. Now we need to get all of this in as small a space as possible. So we know the circles have to go white and those things have to go blue. So let's get our painting out. Give ourselves a little space. We want to get input like so. I think they're going to be on the wrong side for us. We want to come around there. And let's just bin these until we get up to there, yeah. Because that's going to have to go there. That's going to have to go there. For that to jump over. And then our outputs will go like this. And they paint at, oops, paint up for a second. So we'll need 4 of them. Produce a full stack. Let's just put a timer on there to check. I see. It's telling us we can do an upgrade again. We're not going to get caught this time. We are going to remember to not use it because we need it for this. Yep, so 4 is definitely enough. We can replicate this facing the opposite direction for our... Oops, we're going to need way more space than that. Let's bring paint through here. Let's bring arts through there. So let's line these up. That's kind of the right spot. We want to go bam, bam, bam. We want a little tunnel. We want a corner. That we can beautify. Here we want a collector. And then this we can go 2, 3, 4. Oops, we missed this row. And then this last one we can beautify. That one we can do the same thing. There's nothing going beyond there. And then we've got our two inputs. Can we compress this at all? So what would be required to compress it? It would mean we need a way of getting our paint from the end. Because if we move it up 1, well, we'd definitely have to move it up 1, which would also let us move it left 1. And we could have like a tunnel exit there. Let's just check how long can the long tunnels be. So if we had something back here, we could definitely reach to there. Okay, let's try and see what we get. So we want to position this so our painter is... Well, we've moved it way too far up. We need the, tunnel here, and then our painter there, which will mean we need to split that input opposite way. And this needs to be collected the opposite way. In here, that way. And this one, let's just have it still going out to the right for now. So we've been able to squish up one to the left. Can we do that again with this? Like, we take this whole group and move it up one and left one. I reckon we probably can. Get rid of all of that. So let's cut. So we were here, we're going up one and left one. So that input will need to change. We can rehook that up. Our long tunnel up here will need to change. And another tunnel. There. And this will need to turn around. Okay, so we've squished up two there. We definitely could do it a third time. But we're gonna get a lot of... Let's just adjust this side first. And we need to get our paint in there. Those two are kinda... We can undo this thing that we did before then. We want to split here. Do that. Let's just put a trash can at the end here. We don't need any of this. And this row could come a bit closer if we had to. Like that's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4. How much space do we need? Oh, I wonder, can we take the same shape, like that, almost that exact layout, for our white circles? So can we take that? Where does it? It does kind of fit in there. Now I reckon we try it. Oops. I reckon, okay, we'll delete those. We're gonna shift all of that up and left one. Now, that will go there. We need a long tunnel here and no tunnel there. So let's take all of that now. And see if we can also, I think we would, like looking at this, we would fit the tunnel entrances in. So all the exits in, they line up fairly neatly. But it fits more neat to sit like that. Which would mean moving this top one down again. And I don't know if we're gonna have the space, because it will need a gap there again. Now we could potentially here use a short tunnel on this guy with a long tunnel for this one. Then we can put these back. That will go back that way. Like that. But now we need to get stuff into here. Which will mean moving this back a spot again. It was a lot neater when it was just one more step up. Or when it was these first two that overlapped. Yeah. I think we actually do want it staggered as well. And then another tunnel here. Another split there. Oops. I want those to be the same color. Okay, now can we do this? Okay, we want to try and fit this in neatly. Like that's exactly lined up. We can go across and up one to there. But this line here will mean that this needs a little tunnel over there. And we can take that like that. But they're going to need to turn around. Like so. Okay, that's pretty compact. Now we just need to stack them together, and I expect we'll need to do something like we did down here. With 2 rows of stackers. So this is where we say the first one is. Oh, but now we need them, like now we just can't stack them in any old order, we need a specific order. maybe we can go stacker. It will need tunnels out. Then we'll have an aggregation row for above. And then we can have another stacker row here. So I offset it by 1 because we will, like, we just need to split them when they're coming from the top. Like, this will start here and this one will start here essentially. And then we're going to take long tunnels there, long tunnels there. You can all connect up. And then down here, we want to, this first one just goes right. I feel like there's a way to, maybe if we had have like kept them to the side, we could have had it like a bit longer and not quite as wide. Oh well, we've got what we've got now. So we can do that, but this also needs to be tunneled. We can collect there and there. Let's see, look at all that wasted space up there. It would have made us too shorter. But we messed up the end up here. So we've got a gap there. We don't have a gap there. Oh, we've got what we've got now. 2, 3, 4. And then here, we say we're going to aggregate them like that. Just put a trash can there, and a speedo. Now let's just break the input, just so that it stops for a moment. And we're up to 40,000 of the rocket ships, so we've almost used this time well. Yep, so these are slowing down. This will go back down to 0 as the averaging starts to disappear. There we go. So let's put this back in again and see what this production line is like. It'll take a little bit for everything to get going again. 12, like it should be fine. Everything, like all our intermediate steps are okay. 15. Okay, so we're over 16, so that's basically what we want for one blueprint section. I really do wish there was a way that we could not have all this gap here. I'm just going to move it down by 1 and assume we can work out a way to move this painter, which is, I think, the strategy. Now we want to collect to the right. We want to split to the left. So now we just need a way to get paint in there. And we don't have a lot, like I don't want to move this to the left. Ideally, I'd move it to the right. Now we could use this space here, but it will mean tunneling in, tunneling out, and going one higher again. Maybe we should be looking at the other end, where there aren't tunnels at all. Let's copy all of that back up to here. Okay, just do that. It can be a little bit wonky for a moment. Yeah, this section here, can we move it? Well, it will have to go up and left, which will mean moving all of this. We'll stop interfering here though, which is nice. Okay, let's just cut that line. I'm gonna cut that. Okay, so this, we said had to go up one and left one. All of this will go up one and left one. Now, you can go there. We want to get you in. Oops, that's completely the wrong way. And there like that. You're our parts. You're our paint. That still isn't receiving any paint down there. Oops. Tunnel. Exit. Okay, so they can still reach that far, that's good. We do need to reaccumulate these though. We'll go that way. And this will go this way now. And we need to get paint to there. So we can remove that. We'll put a bypass around there. We want an input splitter here. And then a tunnel across there. Okay, that works. We didn't gain anything directly from that though. What we did gain is the ability to do the same thing down here, now with a little bit more gap, which will reduce our total footprint by 1. Okay, you can go into there, you can come out there, all of this, want to go that way, that way, that way. And this input will split the opposite direction now. Okay, so now we are 1 shorter, which means we can take all of that up 1 space. So we're now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks high. Can we compress it any more? So to go shorter would mean these corners here, in the middle here, need to be across to and up to. And I think the only way we're gonna get that to work, oops, with this shape across to would be to have the blue being made on the bottom and the white on the top. And then reconfiguring all of our inputs here. But they do seem to take up a lot of space there. Can we squish them up a bit? Just gonna get rid of all of that. What if we move that up a row? Sure, you can go in there directly. And then this one, but we can also squish that up a bit now as well. And this one. Can't squish any more though, because the next will need... Yeah, I think maybe rather than copy pasting, we can, if we manually create these like this, you go, well, we can adjust that last one to come down and that one to go out. It'll also shave the end. We've done it. We've unlocked free play mode, which means we can basically do many things. That will be where we touch on next episode. But now we can do some upgrades, and it looks like mixing painting is the lowest one, and extraction. So we're going to go mixing painting. We could still have it do another one. We're going to do belts and tunnels as well, because we can always just add more extractors. So it will be the last one we do. Now here, like we need a tunnel. Does this all need to move up one more again, so that we can reach there? Maybe we'll just do this for completeness. Yes, we go there, down, there, down, there, and that's the last one. Then we can split across there. Oh, I like that. Here we can go down, there, down, there, down. So we don't need that. And we can split across there. So that's looking like we've got a lot less wasted tiles in there now. However, I don't know if we can get like 3 of these in a row and then 1 offset, which would let us move like, we'll say 1 space on the bottom, like like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 high as it is. It'd be nice if we could. It will mean we probably need more space on the left here to organize stuff. Which might make it a little too complicated. So let's cut those off there. I'm gonna say there's your input, there's your input. Like that. And that we're going to call one blueprint module. Let's make a couple of them since we can. 2. We've got space for 3 there. Well, we can just shift this up. We're gonna have blueprints galore. 3, 4. Oops, I positioned that one in the wrong spot. There. I did it again. Has to be 1 back. Which means 4 of all of these. Now some will be very simple. Like the blue paint. Let's just get that out of the way. We'll start with the easy ones. 3, 4. Get that around there to make sure we have space. And then you give ourselves a little bit of space there. I'm just looking at the second one. Blue goes in at the top. So there, and the last one to there. Then we need this shape, and let's get some of those lined up. Just give ourselves some space there. Now these bad boys need to cross here. So we can go bam, 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 bam. Wait, let's just keep them tight against the edge. Just as a space saving measure. Like that. Now we need a white paint next. So we could send a white paint up. Well, they're the wrong way down here. And all of these require some construction work to make. Let's just see if we can get it operational first. Here, just for simplicity, we might tunnel our paints across here, just to give us space for the other things coming in. Go like that and say white paint, white paint, white paint. I'm just going to do this because it'll work. And then we need a white paint line here. wonder if white paint would be better off coming in from the outside. And we, just because of where the circles are, we bring the circles up through here. That might be better. So let's get rid of that. We just put a bin there to clear out the line. Done. We'll come around like that. And then our long tunnel doesn't reach. This spot here, a long tunnel still doesn't quite reach. So how can we manage this then? I guess we could, just for this first one, do it special. And then the rest get something more normal. You'll come into there. You'll come down around like that. That works. Hold on. No, it doesn't. You've got to go up there. And then we need another tunnel for that one. So these are all of our circles. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. But it should work fairly nicely. I wonder how many of these circles we can... Ooh, that's an idea. So let's do that. Let's do this to balance our output. And then we're going to go like this. That will just get some of this existing line moving. But we need 4 of these essentially. I do think I want to change that output as well. It's just a little bit janky sitting like that. You come across to there. And we could squish this up by moving this rotator a bit. And that one. So let's take all of that. Gonna move it left one. Now rotating. I think we needed to rotate these the other way. It probably doesn't matter as long as we've done them different ways. We'll just so they look like circles now. Okay, so we're able to compress a little there. That's nice. I don't think we can probably do much better than that. Look, all of this is full up. Again. But we want to take, let's just get rid of the output. I'll leave that one on there. I'm going to take all of this. Yes, I'm sure. And move it up. So that will be our 4 blueprint outlines. I'm going to go 1, 2. Make sure these are lined up. Oh no. I broke. I put them too close. Because that top one like juts out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have to organize all of these inputs. So these top ones, we can go like that. Like so. This next group, we can do like this. And then I think for all the bottom ones, we can just do straight. 3, 4. And then we need to connect them up to the storage buckets. Wait, what are they? It's sending the right things in, so I have no idea what... Or possibly it was picking up some from here. Okay, they all look like circles now. So they'll keep going, populating this. Now we just need more white paint. So we're going to do the same thing actually. We'll put a second storage bucket here. We'll put rebalancers on the exits. I'm going to do that, and then the last one up to there. And then here, I want to get rid of that. This is our inlines essentially. Get rid of all this input stuff. Now, because we're going to need that green, we can't cover it up. We can go all the way across to there. This first one, we can take green from a bit further back. Now we need 3 more rows of green. We're going to need 3 rows of blue down low, 3 rows of red down low. So I've done them offset so that we can get them out easily. And up here, we gonna do this. Now, let's copy 2, 3, 4. Let's look up our outputs. And then get all of our inputs going. Okay, so we can go red, red, red. We'll get the last blue because it will be easy. Now this blue here, I'm gonna need to be a little tricky. This one can come to there, and then we're going to have to do the same tricky here, like so, like that. And then our greens, just got to jump everything each time. Not that close. There, and then this one has to have 3 jumps. Like so. We can go out, in, out, out, in, out, 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 in. So this should start producing us white paint on all of them. It is. All of these should be producing blueprints. They are. So let's label this our blueprints. And then we need to get them all back to the hub. So we'll aggregate them over here. I do think, for the purposes of buffering, probably worth why are we getting some white? Circles. I'm getting a lot of white circles. Okay, what have I done wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this last one. Let's copy all of... So it's everything from the stack up cop. Let's just delete it in these other ones and then paste in the fixed version. And then over here, we're going to use the filtering. Just until everything gets cleared out. We want one of these as a constant signal. We want blueprint. We want to connect that up to all of these. Oh, I've also got these blueprints facing in the wrong direction. My bad. Which is these inputs here. So they need to rotate so the square is on the top left. Okay, well, we made a lot of stuff that we can't actually use. That's a bit silly. We got a lot of paint, we got a lot of these other things. So just gonna keep going until some of these stuff. Oh, there we go. We're getting some coming through now. We do need to get this to the hub, and we've got a lot. Like, this would be a wide track. Four lines of blueprints. So we'll have to plan this. We can reuse those. Okay, let's just do that. We can get rid of all that. They can go straight through. Get rid of that. They can come down. And get rid of that. These can come down. This is also a nothing section. They can come in there. And then we get to down here. So what we might do is take our rockets around there and adjust these two lines, which will become 4. We want some space there to come in on this side. Okay, that's nothing. We can remove all that. Okay, so they're going to go in because they can. But we do want our second and or our third and fourth blueprint lines. We're going to do that to there and in. This is up here. So let's put it in this one as well. There. Come down here. And down here. And in. We've got everything done. We just need to connect our blueprints up at this end. But they're nearly at 5,000 already. That's insane. You out, so let's just have a look. Our blueprints at the moment, we're delivering 32. Apparently we're producing 71 per second. That's a fair amount, 96 per second. So we're gonna wait until we get the 4 lines of blueprints down at our hub to see. We've got an upgrade to do, so we'll get the extraction upgrade just to keep everything in line. Now we're just going to wait a moment, and this will be where we finish off the episode, to see our blueprints. But we're going to have 6 lines of them there side by side. I didn't even realize that. So here we go, we've got the first one coming in. The second one just behind it. Look at delivered. It hasn't ticked up yet. Third line coming in, here's the 4th one. $69 a second. We're producing 99 a second, so I'm expecting this will keep going way up. I mean, we've got 16 on each track, and there's 6 tracks, so 98 per second. I think we should be good for blueprints quite a while. But next time when we come back, we are going to start looking at building everything to get from level 27 onwards in free play mode, and we'll talk about what that is. Thank you everyone very much for stopping by today. I do hope you appreciated. If you have enjoyed the video, do consider giving a like and subscribing to the channel. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.